So, my people, I have come with another life story. Most of the stories I tell you, either I'm telling you directly or I'm making reference to it, all of them are true life stories. Let me drop my shingon first. So, this message is for those people that believe that if they pick their husband's phone, monitor the husband on the phone, all those kind of a thing is going to make their husband to be faithful, or is going to prevent infidelity. I tell you, there is nothing that can prevent infidelity. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Even if you are a police officer, even if you are a barrister, it well, your level of intelligence, your your should I say security tactics, security major, anything you know that you can use to secure, to protect your man will never ever stop him from cheating on you. If you really want to live a happy married life, you have to put your mind in these particular things. Number one, if the man can give you food, clothes, accommodation, children expenses, a little pocket money, you should be comfortable and forget about every other thing. And if the man is not doing these things, if you can endure, endure. If you cannot endure, just walk away. This is my advice for you. But if you want to run the race of making a man to stay faithful to you, you may likely die premature. That is the perfect truth. There is nothing that can make a man to be faithful except he make that decision by himself. And making that decision is uh seriously difficult in this modern time. Not even in this modern time, even in those days it was like that. Like if you watch olden days movie, you will even see that olden days was worse than this time. In those days, the ladies tie wrapper on their chest like this, or their back, their shoulder, their belly everywhere will be open. Then I tie another small one at their waist side, stopping a little bit below the how they call this place? It's not even getting to the knee level. A little bit below they call it bosom, eh? Just like that. So in those days, it was even more tempting than now. Now people are complaining. Some girls are dressing half naked, this and that, because we have some clothes that cover our body. Like I'm wearing the one that cover my body now. But in those days, there were no clothes like this that cover people's body. You just pick a piece of wrapper, tie your breast, and tie your waist, just the waist area, a little bit downward. All your laps will be opening. This was the culture and tradition. So even the complaint, they are complaining now. I think if you compare now and those days was better. So what I'm driving at is the temptation level is high. A lot of girls are dressing like half naked. Even a girl may even dress completely, you may say completely okay because the complete legs are covered and the whole of that. But if you look like this very well, you are still seeing the shape of everything. Like today, I was walking on the street and I saw a lady. She wore a green trouser. If you look at the trouser, you can say this is decent dressing. But when I look, I was still seeing the ass separated into two. That view alone is tempting. So there are so many things that cause temptation to a man. And these days, you can't even judge, like, oh, because this man is not having money, he may not have a side chick. It's not possible. This life story I'm bringing to you now, if you are counting poorest of men, this very man fall into the category of poorest of men. A man that does not have a job, does not have a business, And the woman that is carrying him and his kids, she's struggling. Struggling. When I say struggling, struggling to the barest minimum to raise money. This man is having a side chick. Okay? So when I started this video, I said there is nothing anybody can do that can make a man to be faithful. There is no amount of security check or whatever you do that will make him to be faithful. Not even you having access to his phone. This man, as at this night that I'm making the video now, his phone is with his wife. But this man still have a side chick. One, he's not a rich man that you will say, oh, the side chick is following him because he has some money to give her. Two, his phone is open to the wife. So if you look at these two things, you may say this man's supposed to be faithful, but no. He free himself, leave his phone on the ground. My wife, you can have access to my phone anytime you want. And again, he's not having the money to give to a side chick. But with all this man still have a side chick. And we have caught this man red-handed severally. So it's not is this video is not this talk is not something like it's not a hate speech, it's not a suspicion. We are not suspecting, this is what we are seeing. So if you want to be a happily married woman, just focus on these things and let every other thing go. The issue of infidelity, never ever run this race. If you run this race, you will die. It's either you are dying by accident, you are dying by high blood pressure, or you are dying by suicide. There are so many people that these things have happened to. There was a barrister in Cross River State. The husband was dating a lady, and she tried by all means to stop the man. She do whatever she can do, quarrel, shout, monitoring. One day, somebody called her and told her, your husband is in a bar with a lady and they are drinking. Hurry up, come and catch up with them. And as she was hurrying up to get there, the man and the lady, they noticed she was coming and they decided to leave in a hurry. And she decided to pursue them in her own car too. At the end of the day, in the process of pursuing, in fact, I don't even know where she did pursue them go. She was alone. She was pursuing two people. What if the two people decide to kill her even before the actual death comes? Because two people that are in love, they are working together. What I mean now is the husband and the side chick, they are in love and they are working together. She, the wife, is now the stranger in this situation. She's pursuing them. Two of them can gang up and do something to her so that they can have peace of mind to continue their relationship. This lady is a barrister, but she was not wise. She was pursuing. The husband and the side chick were driving and she was pursuing. And at the end of the day, she speed off the road by mistake and she went to hit a tree by the side of the road and she died. Pursuing infidelity, if I begin to tell you stories of people that have died because of infidelity, you will not believe it. There are so many. So, if you are going into marriage, please go into marriage because you want to have legal children, because you want to be responsible, because you need respect, because you need honor. Go into relationship for these reasons. Then you look at yourself. If you make children or just for yourself, let's say for yourself and for your children, can you stand the financial gap? If you can stand the financial gap for yourself, for your children, then you don't need to think about the issue of money. But most times on the long run, women do get fed up when they are providing everything for themselves. A situation even get worse. By the time they provide, the man that is not giving anything come and eat a bigger portion of the fish, a bigger portion of the meat. It's very painful. If you are doing this in your household, your wife will still be managing to smile because she wants to keep her married. But in reality, deep down inside her heart, it's very painful. Then if you know you cannot stand in this gap, make sure anybody you are marrying is able to provide food, clothes, accommodation, children's school fees, and a little pocket money. These are the basic things of life. And you, the woman too, you still need to be doing something to bring in money. But if you really want to be happy, the man should be doing these things. Then whatever you are doing as a woman should be supplementary to what the husband is bringing in. So that is it. But never ever pursue the issue of infidelity. Infidelity is something that is, if you have that feeling, that plan, that thought that you want to pursue infidelity, you want your husband to be absolutely 100% for you, the day you will die, even you yourself after you have died, the thing will still be surprising you, because the kind of person, the location that the side chick will be coming from, it will be so unimaginable. Sometimes you'll be thinking in your mind, is that beautiful girl in the office? Is so person in so place? But it will shock you that it is your next door neighbor. Your next door neighbor that is probably wearing out in life. Like this side chick may even senior you, more uglier than you. It could be your house help in the house. As in, it's unbelievable where side chick issue will come from. So I will still advise to all married women, never ever pursue issue of infidelity. Is either you are staying there focusing on your children, focusing on any support that is coming from the man, or if you cannot manage, just quit. That is the thing. Just quit, because your safety is important. Sometimes some people will be saying they have high blood pressure, but how come this high blood pressure comes? They don't understand. Say, oh, they are not thinking about anything. They are not worried about anything. But the doctor is telling them they have high blood pressure. They'll be thinking it's a lie. That issue of infidelity that you are pursuing will give you high blood pressure. Let me bring in a story of a lady that died recently. So, the lady was married. Very beautiful lady like this. As she was married, the husband was dating another girl that was not beautiful. On the long run, the lady died. As soon as side chick heard that the lady died, she picked her belongings and ran out of the community. What is pursuing the side chick? Everybody, reason this thing, drop your comment at the comment section. The moment the lady died in the hospital, side chick picked her bag and ran out of the community. What is pursuing her? Nobody has suspected her. Nobody has point finger at her, but she have picked her things and ran out of the community. It's going to 3 weeks now. She's not back yet. What is pursuing the girl? So these are the things you need to think about. Never ever pursue the issue of infidelity, and never ever think that maybe because your husband is poor, he's faithful to you. Maybe because he's leaving his phone freely for you to maybe do Facebook, make some calls, do WhatsApp or whatever. For that reason, he's faithful to you. No. Pursuing infidelity is like the Nigerian police pursuing Yahoo boys. The Nigerian police, they find all means to make sure they are able to catch Yahoo boys or criminals or fraudsters, so that they can curtail this criminal act. The more the police people are improving their thinking, their intelligence, their technique of catching up with these Yahoo boys, these fraudsters, these criminals, that same energy that the police are using to learn more. In fact, the fraudsters, the Yahoo boys, the criminals, they are learning faster than the police people. If police person say, oh, if they are if you want to know the location of a phone, do like this, you will know it. The bad people are also learning what they can do, that thing that will make them locate their location will not work. It's like creating the weapon and creating honestly, as a married woman, if you want to live a happy life, take away from your heart, from your mind, your spirit, soul, and body, that you will never pursue the issue of infidelity. If it occurs and you get to know, you have two options. It's either you are managing or you are walking away. Never ever fight infidelity. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop your comments, share my videos. Let's grow the channel together. Thank you, everyone.